Tensions persist in Karnataka's Mandya following an altercation between district administration and locals at the Keragodu village. Heavy police deployment can be witnessed in this particular area. This, of course, has occurred after removal of a Hanuman flag which was hoisted atop a 108-foot pole. These are visuals coming in from Mandya at this point. Section 144, of course, has been issued in Mandya. But the BJP has said that it will continue to protest the removal of the flag post. Now, this also took a political turn with the Congress claiming that permission was taken by the locals to hoist a national flag ahead of Republic Day. But the Bajrang Dal says that this was hoisted ahead of the Ram Lalla consecration at Ayodhya. Now, with the saffron flag being removed by district officials and replaced, the BJP has planned protests in all districts of the state. My colleague Pratibha joins us with more details. Pratibha, take us through what's happening on the ground. We can see that there are some people protesting, but Section 144 has been imposed as well.
In fact, the BJP had organized a statewide stir today across all districts of Karnataka. What you see behind me is the aftermath of the protest that took place in Bengaluru's Mysore Bank Circle. A very iconic place that was chosen because this is called Mysore Bank Circle. And the place where the incident seems to have happened is also close to Mysore. It is the Mandya district. And it is these kind of flags that have actually caused the stir. The Hanuman flag as well as the saffron flag that have definitely stirred this entire controversy. What started as some of the Hindu workers as well as the locals and the BJP workers who had gathered to set up this Hanuman flag at the Mandya district, the Keragodu village over there. This was apparently installed ahead of the Ram Lalla consecration, like you pointed out. But most of the district officials and administration have claimed, and even the Congress workers as well as the leaders have claimed that this was actually a permission that was taken for installing a national flag there ahead of the Republic Day celebrations. Now, what turned out to be a religious celebration there took a political turn with a blame game that has been witnessed between the BJP as well as the Congress. Now, the BJP workers as well as the members here were taken into preventive custody by the police at Mysore Bank Circle in Bengaluru. What you see in Mandya is the Padayatra, 12-kilometer Padayatra that is on. Most of them have promised that this Padayatra will be peaceful. So despite the prohibitory orders that have been imposed at the district, this Padayatra has been given permission to continue on a 12-kilometer stretch. While the BJP has planned these protests, the Bajrang Dal in the meantime has called for a bandh on February 9th to ensure that the rights of Hindus remain and that these kind of religious turns do not take a political turn. This is the kind of message that is being sent out by Hindu activists as well as the BJP. We'll have to wait and see what will be the reaction that we will pick up from the Congress.
Right, Pratibha, also take us through the security deployment across Karnataka, especially in Mandya. We're seeing that there's heavy security deployment.
Well, in fact, in the last 2 days, protests did take a violent turn in the sense that there were tires that were being burnt and highways that were blocked by several of the local villagers there. And that is precisely why the police had to immediately resort to a mined lathi charge of sorts yesterday. And soon after that, heavy police deployment that you see across all districts and especially in a district like Mandya. Around 12 villages that have gathered together for the setting up of this flag. So one can imagine the kind of police deployment that would be set up there to ensure that no untoward incidents take place, especially after the protest that we saw yesterday. Today, so far, it has been peaceful thanks to the prohibitory orders that have been put in place. But of course, the Padayatra will be on the 12-kilometer stretch. It did start off right about half an hour ago. We'll have to wait and see how the political reactions would really play up with respect to this Hanuman flag.
Right, and Pratibha, have the officials said anything about the bandh that the Bajrang Dal has called on the 9th?
So far, no reaction on that front, but the Bajrang Dal has remained adamant on calling for this bandh on February 9th. In the meantime, the police is busy trying to ensure that peaceful protests take place with respect to the BJP as well as the Hindu activists. What you saw right now is the protest that took place at the Mysore Bank Circle in Bengaluru. Most of them taken into preventive custody, and this is the kind of protest that you see in different districts across Karnataka. And what you see in Mandya will be the Padayatra, and soon after that, what will be the action taken by the police is also something that we will need to look out for. And in the meantime, yes, the Congress has already reacted, claiming that this is a place that you need for the national flag permission that was sought ahead of Republic Day, and a private place that will be given for these kind of saffron flags. This has been the message that has been sent out by the Congress, but the BJP adamant that Hindu rights will have to be respected.
Right, and in terms of the places where the protest is called for, Pratibha, take us to that as well. You did say that the Padayatra will take place in Mandya, and a Bandh also has been called in Mandya. What about the other districts?
The Bandh has been called on February 9th by the Bajrang Dal activists in Mandya, and Mandya is a place that is very close to Mysuru. It is also a place that's called the sugarcane belt of Karnataka, and most of them are villagers there. They have small temples there set up, and they organize these kind of religious programs now and then. This was one such program that was actually set up ahead of the Ram Mandir consecration, and that was precisely why they say that the Hanuman flag was set up on an 108 feet pole. Well, you see some of the BJP leaders who are trying to gather at another corner there to organize these protests. Most of them suggesting that these protests will definitely not end, and that it will definitely take an aggressive turn if these kind of incidents were to continue. Let me see if I can get a reaction or two from some of these protesters. Yes, most of them claiming that it is the Congress that is instigating these kind of situations here, and several of these protesters who claim that this is an anti-Hindu stand that has been taken, most of them with slogans of Jai Shri Ram protesting here and there. The police have also ensured that these protesters would be taken into preventive custody so that no untoward incidents are witnessed in a state like Karnataka.